hydrogen technology is advancing rapidly all over the world. The car industry is no exception, and the technology and designs are getting more futuristic every year. While many still hope to drive a hover car one day, the real technology worth exploring is hydrogen-powered cars and automobiles. These fuel cell vehicles, or FCVs, are starting to gain traction. Major automotive producers such as Toyota, Honda, and Hyundai have begun to offer limited releases of hydrogen-powered FCVs. If you have been following the hydrogen technology at all, you know the buzz around Hyperion Motors, and their newly announced XP-1 is growing every day. But Hyperion is new to the car manufacturing game. They have much to prove before consumers are willing to shell out $60K on a car that comes with a limited range of use due to fueling station availability. When Silicon Valley was set ablaze by Tesla's rapid rise to dominating the EV market, they opened up the possibility of tech companies cashing in on the automotive industry. Many hydrogen car companies were actually tech companies before they were car manufacturers. California-based Hyperion Motors is unique in that it aims to be a power company first and a manufacturer second. Much like Tesla, Hyperion is focused less on vehicles themselves and more on their automobile's fuel source. For this reason, they are considered an energy company before being a car company.
CEO Angelo Cafantaris is a former engineering student from The Ohio State University,
before transferring to Detroit College for creative studies and majored in transportation design. This paid off for him as he specialized in what would ultimately make up the three separate Hyperion departments: Aerospace, Hyperion Energy, and their automobile division. Much like Tesla CEO Elon Musk, Cafantaris hopes to build a vast network of fueling stations across the country. Hyperion's XP-1 was announced in August of 2020, and the response for a call to design a more desirable hydrogen-fueled car. The XP-1 packs a serious punch. It can reach 60 miles per hour in 2.2 seconds, as well as the ability to stop on a dime due to its lightweight build. The max speed tops out at 221 miles per hour, and the sound the engine makes when accelerating has been compared to hearing a dragon breathe. You can listen to the power of this car, and these numbers make them comparable with the most hydrogen-powered car in this luxury class. Hyperion is looking to build 300 units of the XP-1 to create exclusivity and draw attention to hydrogen fuel benefits. Cafantaris has said that the XP-1 is designed to function as an educational tool for the masses. However, some critics note that this might mean the XP-1 merely becomes a high price tag toy for the fabulously wealthy. As of February of 2021, there is no pricing information for the XP-1, but due to the cost of manufacturing the components, it will likely be steep and way out of the budget for your average consumer. The fuel cells alone in these vehicles can cost an upwards of $100,000 to merely manufacture. And even at a loss, most hydrogen vehicles cost in the $60,000 to $120,000 price range.
However, the lightweight car weighs in at only 2,275 pounds.
And its Kevlar, aluminum, and titanium build makes the car stunning in design. Hyperion has gone as far to say that the XP-1 will be their least exciting vehicle, and it's hard to see how they can beat their own work. The car has reportedly been fun to drive due to the lightweight, improving handling and acceleration. The exterior was designed with spaceflight technology in mind, and has viewing doors, a full glass canopy overhead, and controllable and variable tints. The inside is luxurious, and the star of the show is the uninterrupted views and a 100-inch touchscreen that runs the center of the vehicle. So far, the response to the Hyperion XP-1 has been cautiously optimistic. Many have been withholding opinions until they can get behind the wheels of this new FCEV. However, many have applauded the decision to maximize the vehicle's design elements, as the price tag is sure to be steep and to appeal to certain clientele. The aesthetic is just as important as being on the cutting edge of transportation technology.
Many have compared the design to a Bugatti Chiron.
While some are concerned that it will always be a luxury item, Hyperion hopes that the excitement from their launch will raise the public knowledge of alternative fuel sources, such as hydrogen. The public's opinion was instrumental in Tesla's success, and Hyperion is hoping to capitalize on a similar strategy. Should Tesla be worried about hydrogen-powered cars? Hard to say, but Elon Musk has had some harsh words for hydrogen FEV technology. He has famously called them extremely silly and has nicknamed them fuel cells. But that hasn't stopped manufacturers from pursuing their development. Hyperion promises to revolutionize hydrogen sourcing and production, and we can only hope they succeed. Because if the technology is there, hydrogen just might become the fuel source of the future, and batteries can be left behind completely. However, they were not the first to study hydrogen technology. NASA has long utilized hydrogen as a fuel source, as it is incredibly lightweight and offers more fuel efficiency when compared to electric or fossil fuels. In fact, the first hydrogen-powered vehicle was created in 1807
by a Swiss inventor named François-Isaac de Rivaz.
While Welsh scientist Sir William Robert Grove was the first person ever to harness this hydrogen as an electricity source, and he did it way back in 1839. Francis Bacon would take this success, and while he served as a professor at Cambridge, he demonstrated how fuel cell systems could work to supply electricity to the world at large. Today, progress is heating up, and there are more than 2,000 hydrogen-powered cars on the road all over the world. While we know that traditional fuel sources, such as gasoline, are bad for the environment, electric cars have only recently offered the reliability and a range of conventional gas-powered automobile. However, they are not without their own quirks. Electric cars use an onboard battery unit that supplies power to the car's electric motor and stores externally sourced energy. This means that they are merely a vessel for an electric charge created in a plant elsewhere. In comparison, hydrogen cars store hydrogen on board and boast a fuel cell the size of a V6 engine that acts as a mini power plant. The fuel cell is a fraction of a traditional engine's weight, and it uses a reaction process that turns compressed hydrogen and oxygen into electricity, water vapor, and heat. This power is then transferred directly into an electric motor via a power control unit, resulting in the car's superior efficiency. The only byproduct of this released into the environment is harmless water vapor. However, it's not a perfect process, as the hydrogen has to come from somewhere. Luckily, it is the most plentiful resource in the universe, but requires more innovation in the collection process. At the moment, the cheapest way to source hydrogen is through splitting natural gas into its base elements. However, natural gas refinement releases a lot of carbon dioxide, or CO2, right into the air as we breathe.
Hydrogen can be sourced from water through electrolysis.
But this technology is prohibitively expensive, and not to the quality of consumer-grade technology yet. Companies such as Hyperion hope that this technology and fuel source will take off and overtake electric cars sometime in the next 2 decades. Fortunately, several things are helping this become a reality. When compared to EVs, hydrogen-powered vehicles have the potential to be more environmentally friendly than electric vehicles. Tesla and other EV producers wouldn't want you to know that the batteries used to power the vehicles rely heavily on rare and expensive earth metals. Often, they are mined using slave labor and can be bad for the environment when it is time to retire them.
Researchers and human rights organizations are working around the clock to solve these problems.
But that doesn't mean we can just ignore this abuse of resources and people. Besides, hydrogen FCVs, such as Hyperion's XP-1, offer almost double the fuel economy compared to comparable electric cars. When compared to traditional vehicles, the water vapor released is a lot better than the fumes released from a gas car exhaustion. There are many advantages to pursuing hydrogen as the fuel of the future. At the moment, the main limiting factor is the lack of availability and infrastructure to support fueling stations. But hydrogen fuel stations are in their infancy. Much like Tesla had to expand their charging network, the first major manufacturer of a hydrogen FCV will have to build up hydrogen availability. In the US, hydrogen fuel is only available in about 40 different locations in the Southern California area. Toyota and BMW are testing their first hydrogen-powered models with consumers by leasing them at steep losses to study their market viability. For example, the $100,000 Toyota MIRAI can be leased by Los Angeles area residents for as little as $400 per month, and just over $2,000 due on signing. The cost to produce one of these vehicles is high due to the innovative fuel cells manufacturing costs. Hydrogen has to be held at an internal pressure of over 10,000 psi. In comparison, your standard car tire is only at around 33 to 45 psi. Special fuel tanks have to be developed to handle this much pressure, but they currently cost around $100,000 to produce. This is why manufacturers have to be committed to hydrogen fuel, to build a clientele and get them on the road so people see them as a viable option. They are taking substantial losses on their first few FCEV models. Tesla engaged in a similar technique when they began to expand and look to mass production. Hyperion is on track to be one of the hottest new companies in the alternative fuel market. But they have a lot of growth to do before hydrogen becomes the fuel of the future. But who knows what the future holds? For now, hydrogen FCEVs are well worth keeping an eye on.